everybody, welcome back to the channel. So tonight I'm here very briefly. I want to share with you guys a quick video. I've been gone. I just got back on yesterday and I have a beautiful montage of my getaway that I will be sharing with you guys later this week. It's a lot of pieces I got to put together, and then I'm doing a voiceover, so that video is currently not ready, but I did not get a video up on the weekend. I did try to get one up on Thursday, but I tried to keep the rhythm going here, so I decided to go ahead and share with you guys something else that I was going to share. You guys know when I get motivation and encouragement, I like to come and share that with you guys. So today I'm going to be sharing with you this quick video about what to do when you don't have support from your family and or friends. You know, oftentimes the things that we do, we get more support from strangers than we do from the people that we love, or those people that say they love you. And I'm going to give you 5 ways to deal with that, because I know a lot of times we get discouraged in pursuing things that we want to do. Like if it's maybe there's a business that you want and you share that with your family and you get zero support, or they think it's just outrageous or something just unattainable, and so it discourages you from doing that. Or it could be friends you share these things with and they feel a little bit jealous of it because maybe you're not spending as much time with them because you're very busy. And as content creators, we know that this is a special hobby or special job that we have here that a lot of people don't understand, because they don't understand why we're always walking around with a camera and recording and things of that nature, and only content creators get this thing. So I want to share with you how you can deal with when you have minimal support from your family and or your friends. And I hope this will be helpful, and if this is something you're interested in seeing, stay tuned. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in today. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 ways to deal with minimal support from your family and or friends. Oftentimes, you know, when you have this dream and you share it with people in your family, or those people that you love, your friends or whoever, sometimes people don't get it, and sometimes they just don't care. And this is something that I think a lot of people who have a business or have a dream have to deal with. This is something that we have to deal with because everybody don't, you know, support you. And so I'm going to give you 5 ways to deal with this, because oftentimes when we don't have that support, we can feel like people don't care, or we can feel like we're unloved, or, you know, all these thoughts come in our minds. And, you know, for a long time, I have been an entrepreneur and I've done many things, and I can count on one hand the people that I know that has supported me, that were close to me, my family included, friends, and I can count them on one hand. And sometimes that kind of discourages you, because you're thinking, man, you know, these are the people that say they love me, these are the people I spend time with, these are the people that, you know, that are part of me, share my blood. And you're wondering why you don't get that support, or it hurts you that you don't get that support. So I know as I've gotten older, a lot of times, you know, you can feel that feeling of being alone when you do something. So I have learned how to, you know, spend my time and do things that I enjoy and not worry about whether or not I'm getting support. And that's a little bit about why I did that montage, because that title is about living carefree and how I do that at 60 plus years, and enjoying my life, enjoying my freedom, enjoying, you know, the things that I have that I can create for myself. That's so important to keep doing that as we age, as we keep living, that you have to create your space so that you can enjoy life. And sometimes we have to do that without worrying about who's doing it with us, because I feel like this: if I don't have people doing things with me, it's not going to stop me from doing it, because if I don't, then I'm going to miss out on life, correct? So today I'm going to be sharing with you how to deal with when you don't have the support, you know, from friends or family. It doesn't mean, let me just put this out here, it doesn't mean that they don't love you. Oftentimes it just, you know, it's a different meaning to it. So I'm going to give you 5 ways to deal with it, all right? So if this is something that you think will be helpful to you, I invite you to try one or all of them and see what happens. Number 1, and it's not in any order, but I'm going to say, treat yourself well. Do not dumb yourself down and shrink yourself because you have something wonderful that you want to do, something great that you want to do that you share with family or friends, and they just don't get it. or they don't support it, or they don't want to be a part of it. Don't shrink that. Don't put your dreams to the side. Continue on. Continue on doing whatever you want to do. Treat yourself good. Say, regardless of who is coming along with me or who's supporting me, I'm going to do this thing. Number 2, you need to understand that everybody does not understand what you're trying to do. Everybody don't get it. So a lot of times when you have these big dreams and maybe you share that with someone and they're looking crazy, they got an expression on their face like, girl, you must be out your mind. Everybody don't understand your dreams. And we have to realize that because these are yours. Everybody is unique. Everybody has thoughts and ideas of things that they want to do in their life. And sometimes it can sound like a pipe dream, correct? So a lot of times, that's why they say, sometimes you don't share with people the things that you're planning until it comes to fruition. Sometimes that's important because everybody don't understand. And that's not making it wrong or right. They just don't get it. Number 3, build your own community. Reach out to social media platforms and organizations and build that community of people who are like-minded, who are entrepreneur thinkers, or who are content creators, or who enjoy the things that you enjoy. Sometimes you have to reach outside the box and build a community and meet people who are like you, who think like you. That's why I love this community of content creators, because whether or not we have the same type of content, we do understand what we're doing. So that's why we can be supportive of one another, because we know what we're doing and the reason why we're doing it. So sometimes it's important to reach outside of your circle, your inner circle, and find people who are like-minded. One thing I learned when I was building businesses and doing things is that oftentimes the people I was trying to sell to weren't the people who were buying. And if you're trying to make a living off of the people, your family, you will not. Let me say that. They may support you one time, just to say I supported you, but oftentimes they're not going to be those people that's going to be return customers, right? So we have to learn. That's a part of the business, is learning how to step outside and say, hey, I'm going to market this to other people. I'm going to meet other people, because that's how you're going to make it. Strangers, people you don't know. So it's important that you don't allow anything to block you or discourage you from continuing to pursue whatever it is that you want to do. Just go ahead and do it. And sometimes it's important that you build your own community of people who totally get you. Number 4, remember that your dreams and goals are your own. They don't belong to anyone else. No one else is supposed to map out your life for you. That's something I think is hard for parents when their children are growing, when you have these dreams. You ever seen parents who, I want my child to be a lawyer, I want them to be a doctor, a teacher, a fireman, a police officer. The dreams of the parents, sometimes we're living vicariously through our children, but our children are uniquely themselves, and they may not pursue the things that you want them to pursue. And that's their ability to do that, their choice. To be able to be who they want to be. So the same thing applies to you. So remember that you don't have to worry about, if anybody else understands it or wants to give their input into it. If you're seeking out someone that's within that field that can give you some ideas, that's great. But remember, it's yours. It belongs to you. So continue on doing whatever it is that you enjoy doing, and don't let anybody stop you from doing that. And the final one I'm going to give is, don't become bitter. Oftentimes we can become bitter because we are not getting the support. We're lacking the support of our loved ones. And it hurts. It can hurt. But I have learned over the years. Now, when I started out with a couple things that I was doing, and I had about 2 or 3 people that was supporting me. But the products that I was selling, my family and sometimes friends was wanting that stuff for free. I digress. But when it came to purchasing, they weren't showing up. So, I understand that now. So I just told myself that I cannot become bitter, because I said one thing for sure is that whatever I'm doing is for me. It's not for this person, that person, or anyone else. It's strictly for me. And so I got to be able to allow myself to do those things without getting upset because I'm not getting the support that I feel that I should. And also, just on the flip side of that, if you have friends that are doing things, make sure you're supporting them, because sometimes it can be the lack of the reciprocation. If you're not reciprocating that support to that person. So make sure that you're doing that. but make sure you don't get bitter about it and keep on pursuing those things that you want to do. It doesn't matter how old you are. Oftentimes people will try to make you feel that, oh girl, you're too old to be trying to do these things. But I beg to differ with anyone that as long as you have breath in your body, as long as you have the energy and the strength and the ability to move and do those things that you want to do, you certainly can go for it. And don't let anybody tell you differently. And yeah, just live life. It's important that you continue to do that. You know, I'm looking at the things that are happening outside of us in this world right now, and it looks very bleak. Y'all know it does. And we don't know what the future is going to hold. So this is the time now to run with those dreams and do those things that you want to do with your life, to seek out those things that you want to do, regardless of where you are in your life, regardless if you feel that you didn't make it, you didn't graduate from college, you didn't get that Fortune 500 job, whatever it is that you're still continuing to want to do, continue to do that. I will continue to pursue the things I enjoy doing and the things that I want for myself and check those things off my bucket list until the day I die. So that's important. And I just thought I'd share that with you all. I hope you all are having a wonderful week. Starting out, it is blistering hot here. I think the heat index today was about 108. Whew, we're in that heat wave, guys, but you know, we're going to make it. I still love the warm weather better than the cold. But yeah, look out for that montage video that will come to you later on. And I think I will be putting up a date on my community page for the next Feel Good Friday. So be looking out for that. I think it'll be coming up in about a week. I think if everything goes well, that's what I want to do. But I definitely will post that on the community page. So thank you all for watching today. And thank you for the new subscribers. I did gain a few while I was away. Thank you and welcome. And to all the returning, the OGs, my bestie, my ride or dies, those girlfriends, hey. Y'all know I love you much, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And I'll see you in the next video.